Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa, where we're rummaging through people's personal property.
It's like high school all over again.
Yeah, I mean basically.
Alright, which one's gonna have the cocaine?
I would have assumed it was Hero. I'm also gonna go for Rich Boy.
Oh,
I don't see anything that would be a clue.
Okay.
Looks like the locker open. Now let's see what we got inside.
Alright. Oh,
This thing is practically empty.
except for one thing.
There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is, but there's some writing inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. It looks like a girl's handwriting, and all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before.
There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said.
The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope.
Did they set up this place to lock in these guys in case the whole world went nuclear?
Maybe. That would explain like why all the windows are barred and everything. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan.
So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. Can't imagine a worse father.
This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little.
I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. Oh, we just saw that.
What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing, but when I reached the last page, question marks spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled.
Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second to spare.
What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense?
Okay.
Alright.
Next one.
But the more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. And I have to believe in everyone. I'm assuming we've seen everything that we're going to see.
Yeah, I think so too.
But there's only, what, one more locker.
Yeah,
so we might as well. Yeah, okay. I didn't think so. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, so I think we've seen everything on the second floor.
Yeah. So now, where do you want to go next?
Let's go to the data center and all that in that area. Play around in the files.
That was third floor, right?
I think it's fourth floor.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Let's go here first. What, the data lab, yeah. Should be able to go through the Monokuma door now.
Yep. Oh, Hina's here.
Hey, Makoto.
Ah, Makoto! Are you here to look around too?
Is that what you're doing here?
Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all the doors in school have been locked, that one should be open too, right?
But...
Although I couldn't bring myself to open it. Because it might explode, right? And that'd really suck. So, you open it.
I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was only okay with me getting blown up.
That's about right.
Alright, I don't think there's anything
I think
really
it's...
new. Yeah.
Monokuma door.
Okay, so I guess I'll open it.
Ah, wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded.
Hina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it.
Okay, go ahead.
Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. Okay, we've seen this room before in, like, scenes. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was...
Whoa, this place is totally sci-fi.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Alright, not a lot to look at. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though, like some kind of military installation or something.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? And Hafumi'd probably freak out if he saw it.
Cockpit? So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean...
Okay.
All right, let's start poking at it. Whatever, I'm gonna start pushing buttons.
Oh, hold on. You can't just or whatever something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel.
Huh? Did you hear that?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push?
I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one, the button that says Data Center.
So it sent Monokuma there. Data center. I took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. That must be the one she pushed, but the Data Center, that's right next door, the room we were just in. That's where the strange noise came from. I'd probably better go check it out.
Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you from right here. Good cat.
I think we just dropped a Monokuma. That's what that noise sounded like. Did I just hear what I think I heard?
Yep.
Is that Monokuma? Hey! Rawr, give me all your donuts! Is that you, Hina? What? Aw, man, busted. How did you know? Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? You don't even know what you're controlling.
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from here.
Found it.
Ah, guess what I found? A self-destruct button. Whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Aw, man. Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside is where Monokuma is controlled from.
Whoa, hey, Makoto, what the heck was that just now?
Monokuma.
Huh? What do you mean?
What you were controlling just now, it was Monokuma.
Monokuma? What? For real?
Yup, it looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma, which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind had been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words...
Hey.
Right. Yoko's theory was right.
But if the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right?
I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true...
And then the theory about it being the 16 students.
Right. Then the mastermind's Monokuma's puppeteer really is the 16th student. No, it can't be. There's no way, right?
What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like the face you're making.
Oh, no, it's nothing.
Oh, okay.
What about you? Is everything okay?
Oh, well, it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something?
I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true.
So, like, you want to leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out.
Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you want to get going?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Alright, where do you want to go now?
Click. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that?
Ah, that door! It just locked on its own!
What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked, but why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma?
Just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey.
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving. Then that room.
Yep.
Sorry.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are.
So right now you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone.
Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch?
In the floor.
No way. The hatch on the floor? Too bad. That was your one big chance and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace.
He's gone, but
So,
was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there?
In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Then when I said we should leave...
Well, that hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Okay.
Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left.
You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice, you got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. See, here's what I would have did here. I would have left Hina and went and grabbed everyone and came back there and seen who we could find. Because that proves that the person in that room is not any of them.
Yeah. Hina took off at a full sprint, and I have to do what I can too. It's the only way forward.
We go in the lab? Is that one of the places that we have been in?
Well, let's go to the headmaster's office. I'm trying to think where could we not go?
I thought the lab, the bio lab. That's here.
All right, we'll go headmaster's office, lab. Actually, I think that room on the way back is one we can't go to either. This is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself. Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. Oh god, so much stuff. Hey, it's more swords. There are trophies and even the shield in the display case.
Spaghetti time?
Come on.
Spaghetti time. Swords. Hey, Makoto.
Not possible.
Are you ignoring me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're you?
Such
When
ignorance.
we get out of here, remember this moment. Oh my god.
What is your problem?
Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. He was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Class 78 student registry. It contains profiles for all of us. And Mukuro.
So in other words,
Apparently, class number 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
That's right. That's right. It also mentioned class number 78. And this must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with
In
hers,
other words,
there can be no doubt Mukuro was a student here at the Hope's Peak Academy just like the rest of us. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems like Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
so in other words,
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why didn't you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you?
I want to punch you in the face.
How much
so
do
bad.
we have to sit here and just guide them through every little decision? It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats, close but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the ultimate despair. And I have to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir. When she entered Hope's Peak Academy, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of the ultimate despair? I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So
or they're one and the same.
Why would they kill Mukuro?
Because she's not dead.
Yeah. Plus, even the Headmaster seems to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file you should note. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? The picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before. A girl who seems to be included as part of our class number 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. Further information about that girl is included in the file. Alright.
Okay.
Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll wake your mate back to the corpse and maybe you'll think, ooh, could that mean?
Makoto,
Right.
you're kind of dumb.
Wait, is he trying to say
The body was not 5'7".
there's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying?
Duh.
Personally, that's what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy.
Oh, we missed that.
Right? No, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention.
I'm gonna start this vampire thing here shortly.
Yes.
Just so we can be on the same field as him.
Yeah.
Oh, did got me blood floating through us?
Yeah. That way you can't get mad at us anymore. Advice for me. You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her,
In
huh?
other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch.
Interesting.
A hunch. But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free for this time. Take it or don't as you will. I'll keep it in mind. Thanks. Okay.
To the biolab?
Was this? No, there was nothing there.
I
What?
think it's on the 5th floor.
What
Isn't it?
was this?
Just the office. It was this thing.
Oh, this is where
With
we
all
found the
the
picture here.
plants.
All right. I just couldn't remember what this room was. Wasn't. Oh, we could get into the chem lab before, right?
I thought, yeah, that's where, wasn't that where the...
The poison.
Yeah.
Just want to verify that. Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
okay.
Alright.
So 5th floor garden, dojo, and
The biolab.
biolab. Who's in here? Well, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold?
Frozen.
There are icicles hanging from the monitor. Alright, that gives us something to work with. There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. So cold. Why is it so cold in here? That's the first thing I need to figure out. Not really.
It's the morgue.
Yeah, there's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. And on the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side...
They're morgues.
Yup. They sure are. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. I've seen something like this before. That's it. I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Look at how many aren't lit.
Uh-huh.
It's us 6 and then the 7th.
Yep.
It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. Can I open... Alright, so I can't do anything with the tarps. I'm imagining I probably have to look at these again. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. Alright. The ones on the left. Oh, there we go. The right hand lights are off. So
to me, there's remaining 7 students.
Yeah. Then does that mean everyone who's died is... They're all in this little room? Yeah, can we, like, open these? There's some kind of... Alright, on the left side. Okay.
Are off. I think that's all you can get.
Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. It looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will let you know the automated systems have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need.
That's why Junko's body was still in good shape.
In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge. Well, looking around, I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. It's some kind of makeshift morgue. Okay. About those lights by each slot. It looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, a blue light comes on, which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue, another one of the victims is... Okay. I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died, and that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option.
They're not gonna let you open them. Okay.
Ah, really?
Yeah, no, they're not gonna let you.
Alright. So I guess that's all we're gonna get out of here.
Alright. To the dojo and the garden?
Those sound like places we'd go.
Does it?
No.
No.
Alright, I think the dojo first.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not sure how exactly this is going to help us. Oh, Toko, so this is where you were.
What do you want?
Am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight?
No, that's not it at all. I just thought maybe you'd found a clue.
Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not one single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, I would have to have something, right? There wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back. Give me back my precious time.
She's intense. Calm down, Toko.
What's your
Don't
problem?
tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless. Good for nothing.
I mean, I've been saying that since near the beginning of the game, so, I mean, nobody's gonna say that.
Master will.
He's also been saying that since the beginning of the game. I'm not sure I can disagree with that.
I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me?
'Cause you're mean. Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going.
Ugh. Alrighty then. Coco's crazy.
Oh, alright. We got him on a Kuma coin. We already know what's in there. We found a clue in here, but it was just the mastermind's attempt to frame Kyoko. Alright, so let's leave this area. And let's try the garden where the body was. So we probably had to come here last because we would have to go through and talk to Byakuya.
Body's gone.
Huh? It's gone. Miyukiro's body. It's not here?
Because it was already solved, remember? They remove it. Does that mean we get to go back to the morgue?
Maybe the body is inside the tool shed? I'd better check just to be sure.
No, it's in the morgue.
I didn't find anything even close to a dead body, but if it's not here either, then it must be... Could it be in the biolab? But corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here. There's one other thing. That tarp. A tarp played a key role in another case, so I'd better look into it. Alright. The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on one corner of the tarp. It says Biolab. Then this originally came from the Biolab.
Which, guess what? Which means you carried a corpse from the
Yes!
biolab to here.
Tarp has been added to the truth bullets. I don't think anything else here is going to matter.
No. Does that mean we go back to the biolab?
I think so. I think we go back to the... Yeah. That's all I really needed to check here. So now we can't measure the body. Oh, no.
Frick.
Oh. I don't think we have enough information.
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely?
We're doing great. I'm just going to need another, like, half hour.
Well then, since you're all giving it your best,
Oh, good.
our
Oh.
generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
What? Now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious. There's no doubt about that. This could be a trap.
Or a tarp.
It could be a tarp. But even knowing that,
To the gym!
he said to go to the gym, right?
The guy.
We'll go to the guy.
Are we going to find out what's going on in the guy?
Next time.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. What? I'm curious to see what kind of hint is going to be
I
given
hope we
to
can
us.
get back in the biolab because I want to measure the body.
Yeah. I don't think the body's there because remember there were, well,
No, there's 6 people left
Plus
plus
the-
Mukura is still
Yeah,
alive, which
so-
is 7.
yeah. All right. So yeah, we need to measure.
Yes.
Get out the tape measure. All right. Anyway, that's going to do it for us. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.